What's up, everybody? So today we're going to take a little walk at the end of the world cliff. It's not that long. I don't even know if I'm going to jump today. I probably won't. But we're just going to go take a look. This has a lot of historic value. This is pretty much the Gettysburg of Hawaii. A lot of the Hawaiians lost their lives here. Yeah.
Yeah, and look at the little baby. Aww. The little baby goes. She's so cute. I'll tell you at the close we got to the gates.
Yep.
Running.
So in 1819, 300 native Hawaiians lost their lives here. It was a battle of Kuomu, I believe. Forgive me if I mispronounce. But this is a very historic place. It is known as their Gettysburg.
It's known as the place where the Hawaiian gods died. That's what they know it as.
Have you heard my wife? Basically, it's known as a place where the Hawaiian gods died. It's not that far of a walk. We've only been walking for about 5 minutes, and I could see where people are looking at the cliff, where if the conditions are right, some people jump, but from what I can see from here, I don't think I'm going to jump in this stuff. The currents around here are super strong. We went to a beach yesterday, and it looked calm, and I was out maybe about 75 yards snorkeling, and before you know it, I had to try to swim back, and I was surprised. I didn't have my flippers on, and it took a lot just to get back. And this water looks a lot rougher. That was just flat calm. So we'll see. It'll be fine. I'm not jumping in that. No. Pretty though. morning.
Good morning. It's gorgeous. Maybe goat poop.
Yeah. That's what it was.
I don't think it's dog poop. I think it's goat poop.
There was a dog back there.
Okay. Oh, right here.
Huh?
Right here, I think.
Is this it?
I think so.
Don't brush with any of those plants. Really, really rocky. Bless you. Oh. Should have brought my hiking shoes for this. Man, these are good for gripping, but you feel every freaking stone. We went all that way, we could have just cut here. I don't think this is it. I saw people standing. Go that way. Yeah, there's people over there.
But how do they get over there? I'm not walking on that.
Okay. Be careful here. What's your ring?
I got my ring. I need to get my feet in.
Okay. Now, where they jumped, didn't look like this.
This is not it.
This is not it.
What do you want to jump into a
Hell no. Hell no.
I think they jumped over there where that guy's fishing.
There's a guy fishing over there.
I think so. But I would not jump in there.
No. Definitely something I would do with a local. Just don't know the depth. All about fun, but you got to be careful.
Some of these rocks, like some of these rocks, you know, are just there like that. But some of these rocks aren't going to move.
Gotcha.
You trip on them, you're going to fall down.
Yeah.
So I'm allergic to falling down at first. So this is the way down right here.
Okay. Perfect.
And what you can't see because of all of this is what you're at.
Gotcha.
So it's down there, and you need to look back this way.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Awesome.
It's a big cave. A boat drove in it this morning.
Oh, wow. Now, as far as where, how a boat came in here? Oh, wow. Okay.
You'll see when you get down there.
All right.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
A dive boat, 22 foot, 8 feet wide. 2
Wow.
owners, 10 people.
Wow.
They do it every day.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Careful.
I am. Thanks.
Thank you.
Be careful, Susie.
Yep.
There are loose rocks.
I know.
Oh, wow. It's huge cave.
Is there?
Wow, you can see it.
Wow. Wow, that is neat.
That's what they call it.
This is where they jump.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
And then they climb up over there.
Yeah, no way. Not with these swells.
Yeah.
Conditions got to be more favorable than this. Pretty view though.
That's a pretty cool cave.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the water just rush out.
Yeah.
And then you got to climb up them rocks right there. That's sketchy. Even under favorable conditions, that's sketchy. You better have something that, like the shoes right now that I'm wearing, that can grip.
Ready?
Yep. Hold on, I'm gonna take some pictures of this cave. Cool spot, guys. But that water's no joke. Even under favorable conditions, you better know what you're doing. You better know where you're jumping. Because one misstep and you catch the wrong rock and you're done. They got that just in case you get in trouble, which is helpful.
That was pretty cool.
There's a lot of things like that around here.
That's crazy.
This, when there's no swell,
Uh-huh.
this whole area is good for snorkeling because you just climb in.
Gotcha.
And the water's clear. There's no sand to
Wow.
stir it up. There's on this side of the island. There's no creeks or streams that flow into the ocean. Only when it rains. And when it rains, the water usually goes
Wow.
into the ground really fast.
Wow.
Like huge waves break up on these
Yeah.
rocks. They don't sweep the people away because the water is going this way. It's not going back out. It's not flowing out.
Interesting. It looks like it's flowing.
It looks like it's flowing out. Like I wouldn't jump here unless I actually had a local jump first with me. I'm not now. I did South Cliff the other
It's
day,
not- don't-
and that
Really?
and it was calm. It
was
How do you get out? Because there used to be
the ladder.
There's a ladder.
Is it a metal run ladder?
Yep.
So it's a metal ring ladder, and there's like a 2-foot gap, and I had to use a rope in order to get up on it, and just pull myself up, and then I grabbed the one piece of the ladder. But it's rusty, it's rickety rackety. Like
So you go
I
out
cut myself a
halfway
little
up.
bit.
I didn't jump, but he did. But you go halfway up the ladder, and then there's like this gap, and you. I told him, I said, I don't know about this. I was like, because your legs aren't that long. But then a girl jumped.
Yeah.
She jumped, and I was like, if she can get up, you'll be able to get up. And he was able to.
So 6 months ago, that ladder wasn't there.
That's what
It had been
the
there.
local told
That's what the
us.
local told
Yeah.
us the other night when we went for the manta ray dive. He told me
us.
he told me
said-
straight up that there might not be a ladder there.
Yeah. I
So.
just got bit by a mosquito.
Did you?
Yeah. So we got to go to that path.
Yeah. It goes up here, and the path goes underneath this tree.
Oh,
Be careful, the tree is a thorn tree. I mean, it's got thorns on
Okay.
it that'll go through your shoes.
Okay.
Well, the goat path wasn't stinky, so.
No, it wasn't. How far up does this path go? Like
Have
another-
you been to?
if we get on the main path right there,
have you been to Kealakekua Bay?
no.
So at Kealakekua Bay, it's a big bay, and on the far side of it is a monument to Captain Cook. This path will take you to the point above it.
Okay.
You can hike down to it. It's about maybe 6 miles
Gotcha. Wow.
each way.
Okay. Oof. We thought about doing the Captain Cook,
But
the
we're
regular
gonna
way. We're gonna
that's
park
only
at the
2
top.
miles.
Yeah, we're gonna do the 2-mile trek.
Yeah, where you park and
Yeah,
walk down
yeah.
and back up. So this is the other end of that.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is the King's Highway. Remember a long time ago, before cars and stuff, people walked to get to where they were going.
Yep.
This was one, if you were important, you could walk on it. If you
Okay.
weren't important, you better not get caught on it.
Wow.
The law here sucked. The religion here was awful. Grew up here. Wasn't an import. It grew up here. It was called kapu, which means danger or forbidden. Keep out. That's what I want to call my religion, right? Not love and peace, but and it was that kind of a religion. If you were important and somebody who wasn't important and their shadow fell on your shadow, you could have them put to death. You could have their whole family put to death instantly.
Wow.
The religion here sucked, and it ended right there in that lava field.
That's what I saw the history. Yeah, I was reading on it.
The king and queen dying together, a sin punishable by death, even if you're the king
Right.
and the queen. Men and women weren't allowed to dine together under penalty of death. Everything was under penalty of death. And the city of refuge up here, that's the King's X. If you could get there,
Okay.
you were safe. But it was a re-indoctrination center also. But at least you weren't going to get killed and your family wasn't going to get killed.
Wow.
And there weren't roads. You ran across this stuff right here.
Yeah.
Lava fields.
Wow.
All the way.
Wow.
Tough life. Way
Yeah,
tough.
what a life. So it all ended here in a blaze of, the king borrowed 30 muskets from the British. They took the high road. Remember, the Hawaiians fought with rocks and sticks. Pretty good rocks and sticks, but still rocks and sticks.
They were unmatched, unfortunately. They couldn't.
And they fought on those heiaus, the squared off piles of rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are defensive positions.
Okay.
They're made out of ammunition. Right?
Right.
So the people down there are throwing rocks uphill. You just catch them and throw them back. Right? That's why they're that height.
Wow. Okay.
And what's interesting is in the middle of them are geodes. These are the rocks, the big round, because I guess the geodes were sacred, or some of them were, and they would build the heiaus around. Because there's not a real lot when you look at where the heiaus are.
Right.
Not real logical. Anyway, it took days. It says burials where the losers died. They just put rocks on top of them. So there's not graves. There's just burials.
Okay.
However, in the lava caves are some really, really important, significant people buried, and their bodies have never been found. So there's lava caves up, just like there's a lava cave down here. There's another one right over the edge here. You can see from over there looking back this way.
Okay.
They're all over the place. It's how the lava got here, through lava tubes.
Yeah. Yep.
So the whole island is honeycombed with it. My friend that I was talking to, she half grew up here. That's a good way of putting it. Mid-teens
Okay.
on, and then went back to the mainland. But she and her boyfriend explored all this before it was, well, this is kind of developed. So the people who own the property, that's King Kamehameha Schools, they knew what they had, they knew the historical significance, and they sold it to a developer, and they knew what the developer was going to do. And the developer hired people to go out there and take those hay houses apart. You only have to move a couple hundred stones and it just looks like a pile of rocks. Unfortunately, this is a very historical, significant place, and they got turned into the court, and the court busted them. So there's 4 houses that got built down here, and the rest of the houses, same project, miles that way. This road that goes through here,
Yep.
not the dirt road, but the road that you turned off of, that didn't exist. The road ended up here. That road that you drove down to come down here was just a small paved road, a service road for the golf course.
Gotcha.
That's all. And there were walls, not these walls. These walls over here. The real walls. Those are built by developers. So it all ground to a halt. The 4 people who they still got to build their houses, but they live in isolation. Well, that's not so bad.
No.
You see them walking out of here. There's a man and a woman and a boxer. They walk out to the trash can every day and take the trash out. And walk back.
You know what? If they're happy, who cares?
Right.
Exactly.
And they seem like they are.
Yeah.
And the other people I know back here are definitely. Yep. And so this is a peninsula right here. It goes out when the surf is up. There's a blowhole
Yes.
inland.
And you have to walk out to that point, or no? We have to go this way on this road.
Oh.
Oh, the blowhole is all the way at the end.
Yeah. Oh, and it's kind of in the middle.
Okay.
It's
Interesting.
far enough away from the ocean that it's unexpected,
Wow.
right? And it's not spectacular now because it's flat.
Yeah.
Right.
But when the swell's up,
It'll shoot up.
It'll shoot.
and experienced kayakers going lined up with the blowhole is a trough in the ocean,
Uh-huh.
and you can ride a wave up into the trough, and then when you get all the way in there, you just put your feet out, and as your kayak goes back down, you just grab it, hang on to it until the water goes away, and you step over it, and you're about 20 feet from the ocean.
That's wild.
Wow.
That'd be a
There's
cool
a couple
trip.
of places like that around the island that are just exciting.
Yeah.
So where those people are standing, that's in the trees is a trailhead going that way along the coast.
Okay.
That way has tide pools, blowholes. You know how every once in a while you'll see a place where the lava has obviously gone like this
Yeah.
and then got hard?
Yep.
Yeah.
A bunch of those things are cool.
Yeah.
So down there's 2 places where there's like this,
Wow.
and in between them is a chamber. And at one end of the chamber is the ocean. At the other end of the chamber is where you go in.
Wow.
And there's one where the locals use it. It's a place to get in the shade when it's really sunny and everything. And people have gone in there and scraped out the sea urchins and thrown them out into the ocean, so there's no sea urchins. Else it would be lined with sea urchins.
Right.
Just like if you jump here, you have to climb out.
Yeah.
That's how you get out. But you don't want to climb like this, because all those cracks and crevices have little teeny green sea urchins about the color of your fingernail. And they'll ruin your vacation.
Yeah. That's why I worry
Climb out
about.
like this,
Yeah.
or you wear gloves.
Yeah. We have like the rubber gloves, like when we go fish and stuff to grab, so they're thick. They're pretty thick.
Thick. Like
They have a grip on them.
a pair of safety gloves or something.
No, they'll go right through.
You wouldn't want to step on a sea urchin in those shoes.
No.
And you wouldn't want to step on the thorns from the chiavi.
They'll go right through.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll go through keen.
Yeah.
My friend comes out here every Friday night. He takes care of that sand pit down there. There's a big
Yeah,
sand
I
pit
saw
down there
that.
that came from the ocean.
Wow.
Nobody brought that sand in. That's churned up sand from the big waves.
Wow.
This low spot over here, I've come down this road and got to where that person is right now and went, oh, I guess we're not going that way. We're going that way because the lower part of this road was covered with rocks this big. tiny and solid. The people who live up here, they got to go down here and like roll them off the road to get their cars through. You want to walk over
Yeah,
there?
let's walk over there and check that out. What?
That's interesting.
Yeah, I want
So-
to go check it out.
So you have a right to the first 100 feet along the coast.
Okay.
You're going to see some nasty signs. They don't say aloha on them.
Okay.
Those people are full of shit. But don't worry about that. You don't want to go through there anyway because there's mosquitoes
Yeah, they
at this
already
time of
have
the
it.
day. And you're here and we appreciate you because we depend on you
I appreciate
for the mosquitoes.
it. They love me.
They love
so
her. My name is
I'll
Rich.
attract them all.
Angie.
Gabe.
Gabe, nice to meet you, Gabe.
Thank you for
Angie?
the info.
Thank you so much for the
That's
history.
Doobie?
Doobie.
Doobie.
As in, you know,
Yes, sir. Fired up.
That's funny.
one
Well,
of
thanks
those
for
that
the info. I appreciate
You know,
it.
so, watch your head because the tree
Yeah.
said this
Yeah.
tree was 6 inches higher 2 days ago.
Wow.
The rain caused all the leaves to blossom, and they weigh,
They weigh it
and
down.
it weighs the tree down.
Wow.
So I've already decided I have a 4-inch electric battery operated chainsaw. This branch right here, all the way
Chop it
back
down.
to there has got to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and nobody's gonna say anything. So enjoy your day, enjoy your vacation.
Thank you so much.
Aloha.
Aloha. There's more goats up here.
And my wife is also the mosquito attractor in our family.
There you go. Always. Oh, y'all, that was pretty cool. History lesson there from a local. There's more goats I see coming up here.
To the main.
You gonna go to the main?
I'm just gonna go right here. And go out, back out that way.
You should have seen him. I saw them out of the corner of my eye. They were standing on their hind quarters, eating something off the tree.
Be careful.
Gabe and Doobie.
Gabe and Doobie.
That's great. So what's down that way?
That goes to Captain Cook. He said 6 miles down, people live down there.
Wow. We'll take the shorter route. Look at him. See him?
Yeah, little baby one again.
There's a bigger one up there.
Yeah, another baby though.
Yep. Cool place, regardless.
Be careful.
That cave was wild.
The cave was full.
Sun's trying to come out.
Yeah, it's starting to be a pretty day. It's funny he was wearing keys.
Yeah. Hope I didn't. What's that?
Turn your Bluetooth on to connect.
No, we're good. I don't think it's as big as a cave as the other one, but we're about to find out.
I don't think it's a cave.
No?
I don't think so. No.
No. Still pretty cool though.
It's not there. We're not gonna go down there.
one big one walking way over there. If you look straight to your right.
Oh, wow.
They are cute. Well, that was a cool spot. It's a short walk. I definitely recommend it if you're in the area. Just so much to see on this big island. Not enough time. But we're trying to cover everything we can. We got like another 6 days left. So we're headed to another beach that we've never been to. We thought we were at that beach yesterday, but apparently one of the locals told us we still had to walk another mile. So we're gonna try to find that. See ya. Ancient Hawaii sacred code of laws is collectively called the Kapu system. Kapu directed religious practices, determined social order, and organized political structure. Hawaiian life was highly defined under the Kapu system. King Kamehameha I ruled Hawaii under the Kapu system. Following his death in 1819 and before the Christian missionaries landed in 1820, sacred Kapu practices were abandoned by the regent, Queen Kaihumana, and her son, King Kamehameha II, in a symbolic act of eating together. By breaking the ancient Kapu system that had governed for centuries, social and political systems were thrust into turmoil. In a blaze of musket fire, sacred practices died along with more than 300 warriors. The dead, including Kiku Kalani and his wife Manono, were interred in the terraces visible on this lava field.